See how my knees are far away from my hands here? Because anytime somebody control my hips, look what happens with my body. My body get longer. When my body get longer, look how far away from the neck. You know what I'm saying? Too far away. But look what happened here. If I push one leg here, now what happened now? I can touch him, right? The arms exposed. I can touch my knee. So what I need to do, anytime somebody's in my guard, I need to make sure his leg are open. I should never let, you've been in class before, so you know how this. This right here, this is very good for the guy who's passive. Really bad for me. So for anybody is in your position right now, that's what you should be thinking about here. Make my body longer. And for my position, what I like to do, you can grab the lapel here, but you go over there, and you kind of put your hand on the knee, and I can open my legs if I have to, and move and cross again. Now I can bring my training partner close to me. Look how my body's more free now. I'm all free underneath over here. I can put my hand on the lapel. Look how easy now the hand goes slide to the lapel. For arm bar too. If I go for the arm bar, look how easy to go for arm bar. So the first thing we're gonna do here now, we're gonna try to find a little idea here how to put my hand on the collar. So instead of just go ahead and muscle, I'm gonna try to use my legs and just do this. Only my legs. So every time I feel like you come to me, I'm doing a good job over here. Now I'm gonna open, I'm gonna bring nose into my arms. My arm doesn't go too far away to try to hold it, keep the arm straight here. My goal is to bring the guy towards me, hold it, and try to maintain the position. If I see you coming back again, I put my hand around. I see you coming back, going back. I wanna try to go with you. So anytime I'm in the bottom position, I wanna be on the bottom, not with my hand kind of hanging on your gi to burn my grip. So I want to save my grip here. So what I want to do, I want to use my legs. I want to bring it towards me. I want to use my right arm, bring it down, and hold it. Just that. Just for me to put that arm around here, save my hand. You know, he go up, down, I go up with you. But I don't need to have this hand here. And his hand is always there. Right there. So if you have a chance to go for choke, you can come here and grab anything you see over here. Anytime you see something. So let's imagine I got a little wrinkle over here, just a wrinkle. I grab the wrinkle, I want to try to find a way now to go for choke. My goal here now is to move this leg and put the foot on the hips and use this motion here where I can undo it again. Now I'm going to cross my leg back again and the choke's going to come in here. Now when you do the choke, you notice it's not choke that I'm using my muscle, I'm using my body. You felt that.
Oh, yes.
So think about this. When you're here, you grab around anywhere you can find over here. The moment you grab, you keep that lock. Don't telegraph the guy. Don't tell me that you're gonna go. I keep my right leg always engaged and my left one open. Because if he moves back, I'm all engaged here. If I'm like this, he moves back. He finds space. So when I put my leg over there, I put my leg and I hold. My right leg is stuck there. This foot here is going to help me to move myself this way over here. When I end up in this position there, I want to move back, and my left leg goes on top of my right one. Now, what I do over here, I use my hips and bring myself up. So my hips go like this. It's just my hips moving right here. So the same position he tried to do in the beginning, I do it on the end, but with the choke. So slow motion. We're going to try this a couple of times. Now, one side, please. We're gonna try this a couple of times here. Just a couple of things here. So for the guy who's on top, my advice for you, you can go ahead and start. Put your leg like this. Now go ahead and put your hand over there. Open up. There you go. Now see how much comfortable you are. Bring me forward. Boom. Now my hands are busy. That's what the guy in the bottom wants to do. He wants my hands always busy. He wants to see my legs always out of the equation, and he wants to see my hips unprotected. If I'm here, you try to put your foot on my hips.
Not gonna happen.
So now I can protect my hips. Anytime I'm like this, I can protect my hips. Anytime my hands goes there, it's time to use the foot. So what you do, you pull me there for my hand to get busy. Now you go for my hips. When you go for my hips, you start develop. There you go. You develop escape, you develop moves, techniques, bug my neck, bug my arm, but just because you found my hips. If you don't find my hips, it's very difficult for the guy in the bottom to do anything here. If I keep this tight, it's very hard for you to do anything here. And sometimes I go ahead and I give a chance when you go there, boom, I intercept it. But the class today is going to be more for the guy on the bottom here. So let's exercise this guy on the bottom. What we're going to do, we're going to get a partner, and the guy in the bottom, cross the legs, put the hand over there, hold over there, wait a little bit until you can get a nice, when you do the choke, instead of the choke by doing this, don't open your arms. The moment you do the choke, what you're looking for is to make sure that your elbows are going to be close to your body. The moment your elbows touch your body, you're going to drive your body between your elbows. And that's how you're going to choke somebody. See how the hands separated? So instead of separating my hands by doing this, that I'm using pure muscle, I'm going to drive my body right in between my arms, and I'm going to separate my hands with the wedge. I'm going to use a little wedge that's going to be my rib cage to separate my arms. Let's see if we can make this work. On 3, 1, 2, 3.